Now adding text can be a lot of fun, but sometimes it can actually be kind of frustrating too. This tool right here, 3D text, is going to create text that we can put down in the middle of the keychain. And you can put whatever school appropriate text that you would want in here. Some people put their name, some people put their nickname. I've had students do ones that say mom or dad or their sister or brother to give as presents. It really is up to you. So let's go to the three-dimensional text tool, and you really got to pay attention and do things in the proper order here. The first thing I like to do is I like to select the surface where I'm going to put the three-dimensional text. I am then going to click on the three-dimensional text tool. Now this might seem like a minor point, but by selecting the surface and then going to the text tool, it kind of tells SketchUp this is where I'm going to do the text. All right? And you have a variety of different fonts you can use here. Let me make a very important recommendation. Be careful of the font you choose. If you choose a font that has a lot of thin parts in it, or something like this, it's very thin, it will not print very well. The 3D printer can only print things down to a certain thickness, and then it just doesn't look very good and kind of doesn't print it right at all. Fonts like this that are bold and thick print very well. I'm going to pick one that I know prints very well, like Arial Black. It prints very well. I'm going to type in my text, any text you want. I'm typing in. Whoop. I'm going to make a keychain that says Tech Ed. Now, before you click on place, which means it's going to place the text right here, pay attention to the height of the text. That means from the bottom of the text to the top of the text. So the bottom of this T to the top of the T. And half an inch might be a little small because remember, all the way back a few screens, quite a few screens, this keychain is 1.5 inches from here to here. So a half inch would only be about this big. So let's make this, oh, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch. And then this approximately 1/8. That's fine. Okay. So it knows I wanted to put the text there. As I move my mouse around, you'll see the text kind of flip around. And just kind of get it centered. And you kind of have it on the top. Now, you're saying, but Mr. B, it's going the wrong way. It's hanging off the edges. I know, but trust me. Just kind of get it like this and click. So it's kind of locked it in. I'm going to scroll out a little bit or zoom out using the scroll button. Now, it knows that you probably want to rotate this text. So see how it draws the picture of a protractor? A protractor is used to measure or change the angle of something. So if we get out on this edge here, you can see the two arrows that chasing each other like that. If I click on that little red cross, which is a grab point they call it, and I just move my mouse, it rotates the text, so now it's going in the direction that I want. Okay, so it's the right height. It's going to be pretty good, but it's hanging off the edges. That's okay, because I'm going to show you how to fix that using one of what I think is one of the most powerful features of SketchUp.